Bill O'Brien. I'm a tennis pro in St. Petersburg, Florida, and today I'd like to walk you through a demo lesson using MotionPro video analysis software. We've been using the software at our academy, and I'd like to show you a couple of things, maybe some of the features of the software and how we're using it to apply it to coaching our students. And what I've pulled up is a video of one of our students. This is Debbie. She's a 3.0 NTRP women's player. And in this lesson, we worked on a couple of things, but mainly we worked on her balance at point of contact. So what I'd like to do is show you some of the features of the program and how we use it in our coaching. So what I've done at this point is, you can see, using my text editor, I've put up a little synopsis, hello Debbie, and a synopsis of what today's lesson is going to be all about, balance. And I'm going to let the video play through, and since we're talking about balance, what we'll do is, once Debbie gets the point of contact and achieves a nice balance in her forehand, we will use some of the drawing tools available in the analysis software to sort of take a look at her balance point. So there's her forehand, she's come up to her balance, and we'll stop the video right there. And one of the things you can do with this video analysis software is you can back the video up frame by frame. So we could back the video up just a little bit, or we can move it forward again frame by frame. But I think we've got to a pretty good balance point, and some of the tools that we have available to point out things are, there's a circle tool that we can use to point out things like a good balance on the front foot. There's a square drawing tool that we could show Debbie that her back foot is rolled to the toe, as it should. And also with these tools, you can change the color. So if I wanted to draw maybe another square somewhere, maybe pointing out her racket head in the follow through, I could change the color of that tool. And I can also make the boldness of the line. I can make it larger or smaller. So if I wanted to make that square a little bolder, and all three, you can see that we can do that. And I can also erase them one by one as I've drawn them, or I can erase them all just with one click. And one of the tools I really like is called the freehand drawing tool. So with this, you can draw really anything you want. So I could draw an arrow if I wanted to point something out. I could also circle something on the frame if I wanted to. So it gives you a whole lot of options when you're working with the video lessons. But to show Debbie her point of contact and her balance, what I'm going to use is the straight line tool. So what I'll do is I'll draw a straight line from Debbie's head directly through her front foot. And what I wanted to point out to her is, in her recovery, what you'll see is that her front foot at this point has not moved at all. And again, using the circle tool to point that out. But you'll see her center of gravity and her shoulders have moved backwards. And I'll use just a little arrow tool to point that out. That's a really quick little arrow that you can set up in the frame.